Hi, this is Tim from latest3dsgames.com, and I just thought I'd do a little update video just to tell you what's going on with the channel. So first of all, some update news from Nintendo. They had a bit of a conference apparently this week, and just catching up on a little bit of that news, not all of it, but some of the main stuff that affects the Nintendo 3DS. So one of the first things is an update, which I'm just going to haven't got the update yet, but it's to the messaging system. So at the moment you can just write a little message here, this is me, and you can literally get that much space at the top if I zoom in on that, so you hardly get any letters at all. But they're going to update this, so instead of just writing things like Spyro a Go-Go and exciting things like that, I'll actually be able to message my Nintendo friends. So anyone who's your friend, basically, you're going to be able to message properly. That's going to come in an update soon, and not sure of an exact date, but it shouldn't be too long. And you will also be able to send them pictures that you've taken with your Nintendo 3DS system as well. So very good news. I did kind of predict, and I know other people did as well, that they would update the messaging system because it was very basic, and finally they've obviously got the facilities to do that without a problem. They've announced they're going to do it, so you're going to be able to send other things as well. So it's just really good news. They've finally updated that, and obviously if you're joining people online and that, it was very difficult before. Could be done, but now it's going to be much easier to keep in contact with your Nintendo friends. Excellent news. So the next news I've got, if I'm going to come out of here, I'm not going to really be able to show you, but you know, I'm having a go. It's going to be to the camera system, and of course we've heard about it before, but I will just click into the camera and see my ugly mugshot in the background. But basically, yes, we can obviously take pictures in 3D at the moment, just in the 3D slider, but of course that 3D video camera update is coming in November. Not sure of an exact date. It's been rumoured around the 4th of November. In the UK I don't think it's going to be until the end of November. It'll probably differ a little bit around the world, but basically yes, you'll be able to take videos of whatever you want with your Nintendo 3DS. So excellent news, and they'll be up to, I think they'll be able to be allowed up to sort of 15 minutes long, and obviously they'll all be in 3D, so you'll be able to download them onto a 3D compatible television as well. So just fantastic news really, and obviously that was announced earlier, but it was just confirmation again. And also another feature they're going to have in the video camera is like a stop motion, similar to you can get like iMotion and things like that on your iPhones and things like stop motion. So great for doing like things like building Lego and construction and clay and things like that. So you'll be able to have that feature. There'll be also other features on the 3D camera as well, which you'd kind of get in a normal video camera. Obviously it won't be a fully, you know, have as many features as you would get if you bought a sort of £300 or £400 camera, but you know, you're still going to get some nice features in there, and there should be some editing in there as well. So excellent news again, just double confirmation that's coming out in November. And then some more updates to the eShop. They're going to bring out some more eShop games, which they do every week. I'm going to do a video now, soon, just catching up with all the eShop stuff, which I've missed over the last couple of weeks. So they're going to bring some more eShop games to us, and they're going to bring out some more of the 3D ones, which they've turned the old classics into 3D. And the ones that are coming out are Kirby, the original Kirby's Adventure, and also Kid Icarus in 3D. So they're just going to make them into 3D for us. So more, you know, excellent news from Nintendo, and it's all really happening for the Nintendo 3DS system at the moment, with all the great games like the Mario's coming out, Sonic, goodness knows what else. So obviously Pokemon's out soon as well, which I'm going to mention in a minute. So it's just great news all round. And the next mention that I'm going to make is for Pokemon, which is of course coming out in the US tomorrow. Unfortunately I'm not in the US, so October the 24th, if you're a big Pokemon fan, run down to your shop and grab your copy, or try and borrow some money off your parents or whatever. Unfortunately I'm in the UK, and the really disappointing news is I don't mind the odd delay, you know, we get games earlier than the US and vice versa. 6 weeks, 2nd of December we're not going to get it to in the UK, Well, I just don't understand the reasoning behind that, and so unfortunately I won't be doing an unboxing or any gameplay or walkthroughs at the moment for the Pokemon game coming out on 3DS, because simply won't have it until the 2nd of December, so a bit disappointing for me, but good news if you're in the US, it's coming out tomorrow. So that's the Pokemon information. Now, also Nintendo announced that Mario Kart, in the conference they announced that Mario Kart 7 is going to have some more online features as well, and they're going to be able to create your own bits and pieces in that, and there's going to be lots of online functionality, which we'd expect from a Mario Kart game. So you'll be able to play against players around the world, and you're going to be able to do lots of different little bits and pieces on that. So there's lots of updates coming out for that. Also, there's going to be a new Streetpass game that comes out. So Nintendo announced that there's going to be a new Streetpass game that comes out, and that's great news indeed. So they're going to be just updating the functionality of the Streetpass system as well. Although a lot of people don't get to use that sort of system that much, because they don't know that many people who've got 3DSs. In Japan especially, it is quite popular. But they're going to have lots of updates to the Mi Plaza and things like that, and there's going to be a new interactive game. So just a bit more news from Nintendo. And the rest of the news really is to do with my channel, so I'm going to give you that update now. Okay, and the rest of the update now, and it's mainly to do with my walkthroughs, which have obviously been uploading for a few months now, and a lot of people have obviously been following them and asking me when I'm going to finish them, when are the next parts up. Now, obviously there's been loads of new Nintendo games out, which obviously I've tried to bring you as many as I possibly can, and obviously my funds are running a little bit low, to say the least, and I'm trying my best to keep you updated with all the news, like in this video, with the updates to the system, updates to the with the new video camera, all that sort of stuff. So trying to bring you as much as I possibly can. I have obviously lagged behind on the walkthroughs. So I had a plan of action which I've cancelled, and I've made a new plan of action which I'm actually going to stick to, because I have all these great plans, but obviously my time's limited, so it's quite difficult. So anyway, basically the new plan is I'm going to do one part a week, because I've kind of changed around with my hours at work and things like that. I think I can definitely manage to do one part a week, because I have Friday afternoons off now, for each walkthrough. So we're going to start that from next week, and obviously I'll just give you an update. So Zelda, for instance, we've done part 25, so part 26 will be up next weekend, and we're about halfway through that game. So plenty more great stuff to come in the game, and the next part will definitely be up next week, part 26. And then we've got Naruto Shippuden. Don't think it's still out in the US yet, which is a bit unfortunate, no idea why. Good game, not the greatest, but still got lots of fun. And the next part of that one will be up next week as well, next weekend. And I think we're up to about sort of part 6-ish, something, 7 I think is next. Now that's about halfway complete. I think I'm on about 49-50%, something like that, when I looked at my screen. So that one will be completed over the next few weeks, and the next part up next week. Next along we've got Cubic Ninja. Now that one is actually 2/3 complete. Again, maybe not everyone's, it might not be everyone's favourite game, but it's lots of fun, and it's quite an original game. It's also got your own build a level section. So that one I'm going to be doing another part, of course, again next week. One part will be going up, and it's already 2/3 complete, so it's not going to take more than a few weeks to finish that walkthrough. And lots of great stuff in the last 2 levels as well. In the last 2 sections of the games coming up for that. Those are definitely the best 2 sections. So that's the Cubic Ninja. Then of course we have got Star Fox. Star Fox, I uploaded the first 3 parts, and I will definitely finish the basic levels, because there are additional routes you can take through the game. So I'll complete to the end of the game, and then we'll come back at a later date and do the additional bits. So that one's about sort of 40% or so, 50%, something like that. So there's about another 3 or 4 more parts. Another part up next week for Star Fox as well, so I'm going to be very busy next weekend. Luckily, like I said, I've got Friday afternoons off, so I'll be doing a lot of the walkthroughs Friday evening. Making them anyway. And now, next up we've got Skylanders. Now that's the interactive walkthrough, which you basically get to choose which way we're going, which characters we're using, and we'll eventually be able to choose which items we use. If we go to any of the new worlds, like the pirate world which I bought, Pirate Seas. So that's the one which obviously you get a bit more involvement in. And the first part was up last week. There is another part this week, so I will put that up later on. And again, another part every week after that. So you'll get part 3 next week, and part 2 will be coming soon this evening. And finally, I've just uploaded the first part of Tintin. Why have I done a Tintin walkthrough? Well, I think basically because I'm not sure that many people were going to be doing one. It's just come out, and rather than do another gameplay video and all the rest of it, I thought, well, let's just go for it. And you know, I had a couple of requests already if I could do a walkthrough, so I thought, well, why not? So that one's just started, and the first part's just gone up, nearly 20 minutes long. So I'll be doing a part a week on that. So every walkthrough we'll be getting one part a week. And some of them, like I said, Star Fox, Cubic Ninja will be finished quite quickly, and Naruto won't take that much longer anyway. Obviously Zelda, there's probably still another 20 or so parts, maybe 25 parts to go. So once I finish the other walkthroughs, obviously I can spend more time and I'll be able to load up more of the Zelda and get that finished quicker. So who knows, by Christmas, you never know, they might all be finished. So that's been my update for the channel walkthrough sections, and I'll also be doing my regular eShop update again every week now, and I'll try and do one, catch up one, later on this evening as well. So this has been Tim at latest3dsgames.com. Thanks for watching.